Hello there and welcome to TVC News at 7. I am Kemi Foladiemo. We start off in Osun State, where a two-time commissioner for finance in the state and the former chief executive officer of the Nigerian Inland Waterways Authority, Bola Oyebanji, has emerged as the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress. He emerged the candidate through affirmation by more than 1,600 delegates after other aspirants agreed to his emergence as the consensus candidate in line with the directive of the party leadership. Senior reporter Rafiu Hamid reports.
Finally, the day is here. Delegates from all the 30 local government areas, including the Ife East Area Office, Modakeke, arrived at the venue. Federal lawmakers elected on the platform of the APC were not left out. Not long after, members of the primary election committee, led by governors of Edo, Ondo, Nasarawa, and Lagos states, among others, arrived at the venue. To the amazement and joy of party members, other aspirants joined the consensus candidate, Bola Oyebanji, to attend the primaries.
Let me emphasize that victory in 2026 can only be achieved when we stand as one party, one family, one unstoppable force committed to reclaiming Osun State and restoring progress, stability, and prosperity.
A motion for the adoption and affirmation of Bola Oyebanji as the party's governorship candidate was moved by one of the aspirants, Kunle Adegoke, SAN, and seconded by another aspirant, Babajide Omowurare.
I, Kunle Adegoke, senior advocate of Nigeria, one of the aspirants of the platform of our party, hereby, with the consent of all other aspirants, move the motion that Asiwaju Muniruddin Bola Oyebanji be adopted by this great Congress of our party as the consensus candidate of the All Progressives Congress to contest the governorship election in Osun State.
In his acceptance speech, Bola Oyebanji appreciates the President, Bola Tinubu, the leadership of the party at both the national and state levels, fellow aspirants and members of the party for their support. He called for the support and cooperation of all stakeholders towards winning the governorship election next year and taking the state to a greater height.
As I offered myself for service, I sincerely invite my co-aspirants, members of our political party, other progressive who may be outside our fold now to join us in reversing our dear state from its drift into total systemic collapse.
The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboye Gawitola, and the National Secretary of the APC, Ajibola Bashiru, expressed optimism that the party will win next year's governorship election in the state.
Now that the primary election is over, the party says its focus is on the governorship election slated for the 8th of August 2026, and party members express confidence of victory at the polls. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Osogbo.
Well, for more on the APC primary election in Osun State ahead of the governorship election due in August next year, we have joining us now on the news this hour a member of the House of Representatives representing Uriade Obokun Federal Constituency, Oluwole Oke. Thank you very much for joining us on the news at this time. Let's start off with your reaction to the emergence of Mr. Oyebanji as the governorship candidate in Osun State.
Well, thanks for having me. Asiwaju Bola Oyebanji emergence today as our candidate through the consensus window shows that APC is a party where there is law and order, a party where you have organization, leadership, And that is what we all witness today. We observe that about 8 aspirants came out to bid for this position. But at the end of the day, because we have leadership, all of them came together and adopted Asiwaju Bola Oyebanji. So it shows that the party is united, there is understanding, cohesion. So what lies ahead of us is success.
Right. And in terms of the political capital of the new or the candidate of the APC in Osun State, what can you tell us about Mr. Oyebanji's pedigree and the level of his appeal to the electorate in Osun?
You see, one unique thing about Asiwaju Bola Oyebanji is this. He's a perfect gentleman. It's accessible by all, and he is known in the state. He's not a newcomer. He served in 2 administrations. He served under the government of Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola. He also served under the leadership of Asiwaju Boyega. So he's known by all and sundry. So, and he's from a community where you have a large number of voters. It's from Irewole, Ikire. And if you know Ikire, you know that, yes, you have a lot of votes. That community, and by extension, that federal constituency will give us a leading vote.
All right, let's also look at his chances against an incumbent who is also running for a 2nd term. How high are his chances against the governor who has, of course, moved on to the Accord Party, and even looking at the opposition from the PDP in Osun?
Ma'am, you can take this to the bank. The incumbent governor will not be on the ballot because we do not know on which platform he's contesting. He has participated in primaries under 2 political parties. He participated under PDP. We heard he also participated under Accord. And if I should go by what I'm hearing now, that Accord will actually be holding their primaries tomorrow. So you begin to wonder, on which platform will my brother, the incumbent governor, will be contesting? So I'm of the opinion that validly he does not stand a chance. He will not even be on the ballot. And if at all he's on the ballot, I can't see where he's going to garner the votes. For example, the Osun East, where I come from, is gone. The senator from that senatorial district who came to the parliament on the platform of PDP is no longer in the party. He's moved on to APC. My humble self and 2 of my other colleagues from that senatorial district, we have also moved on to APC because we foresaw what is going to happen. And we also realized, sometimes in life, you begin to ask yourself, what do I really want in life? So, Asiwaju Boyega offer leadership. A calm gentleman, accessible, approachable. He doesn't play games. You know where he stands straight away. So we find peace, following him. And on that note, Ife, Ijesha, Osun East is gone. It's intact for APC.
All right.
And if you look at Osun Central too, where the Kofi Annan of APC, SRJ, Dr. Bashir comes from, that is where my leader Asiwaju Boyega comes from.
Right.
That is where my younger brother, Lekan Badmus, come from.
Right.
That's why Baba Konde, Senator Fadeyi, and I can tell you that we're home dry. We're good to go.
All right.
And the governor,
right. That will be
our gubernatorial candidates.
Right.
Will not fold his hand and be watching. He will take over Osun West. So we're good.
All right. That would be
There's
a fine place to.
The incumbent governor can do.
Right. That would be a fine place to leave our conversation. Thank you very much, Honorable Representing Ori Adeobokun Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives, Honorable Olu Woleoke. Thank you for your time with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.